Oh, ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ. Thank you for joining today. Today we are in the ninth day of solar calendar, Margazhi month in December. Today is Wednesday. So this day we are trying to contemplate on ninth shloka of Thiruppavai now, where it is in the raga of Hamir Kalyani in Adithalam. தூமணி மாடத்து சுற்றும் விளக்கெரிய தூபம் கடலத் துயிலினை துயில் துயிலில் அணை மேல் கண் வளரும் மாமன் மகளே மணிக்கதவம் தாழ்த்திரவாய் மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ உன் மகள்தான் ஊமையோ அன்றிச் செவிடோ அனந்தலோ துயில் மந்திரப்பட்டாளோ மாமாயன் மாதவன் வைகுந்தன் என்றென்றும் என்றென்று நாமம் பலவும் நவின்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Wonderful shloka, very beautiful one. It has lots of in-depth meaning. I don't know how much I can cover because of the time constraint. But then, yeah, I do not want to talk so much and so much. We need to contemplate this and bring it in the practice in the meditation. So I don't want to explain a lots and lots. I just want to give you a gist of what it means. Okay. So here Andal is trying to awaken, our Jivatma. Okay. When you try to understand what she's actually meaning here is that this Jivatma, us who are in the deep slumber, and she is equating each of our body parts to that of various parts, various things in the play, like a palace. So our house, the house in which the girl is sleeping is that of our body. So, and this body where we are very much comfortable thinking that it is permanent. Though we see people are dying, we still think for us, we feel pity for them and their family member and say rest in peace, but we forget to think that we also one day will die. And the meaning we here is the Jiva, this body will die, not the Jiva, the Atma. Then if you see, there is a lot of light that is around. This light is actually which is glowing very beautifully, where it is actually our awareness itself. So our awareness is there on this world and the body, and this awareness is the awareness consciousness is the lamp. Sorry. And then the incense fragrance on which she is so much feeling enchanted is actually the flow of the prana with the breath. So how like this, the jeweled palace is the human body, the lamps that is around is the awareness and the consciousness. The incense fragrance is nothing but the flow of the prana with the breath. And the soft couch in which she is lying down is nothing other than the ignorance or our unconscious rest on which we think that this is the truth. But we don't know that that is not the truth, meaning we are very much comfortable about our finite behavior or about our finite nature and forget to see our infinite relationship, our connection with our infinite. So that is what here is the ignorance. And one who sleeps is nothing but the inner self, which is waiting to awaken. So this verse is an inner dialogue, not an outer space, right? So, and also here he says, "Oh beloved one, arise." When the friends say like that, it is actually not the call to another person. This is the call to our own dormant awareness to let the thoughts arise and then see what are the thoughts and leave those thoughts, and then once you keep looking at those thoughts, they themselves go, and then we see that there is some awareness which is calm. And he says that Mayan, Madhavan, Vaikundan. So like the three names by which we need to invoke him. Why the three names? What are these stages? If you see, Mayan is where we try to understand that it is the emotional, playful devotion which we need to bring. Which is the enchanting our heart. What is this Mayan? Mayan is nothing but the God who has done the Maya. Meaning here it doesn't mean illusion, but who is a divine wonder, the one whose actions are beyond the comprehension, right? Because the gopis first know him as the enchanting flute player, then he is a butter thief, and then he is the playful lord of the Vrindavan. So his Leela is full of sweetness and mystery. So the Mayan means the charming lord of the miracles, the one who captivates our heart. So this brings the bhakti, because of which the door is ready to open. The love is born out of wonder. So that way the first name invoked is Mayan. The second name meaning is the Madhavan, where the concert of Mahalakshmi, where here Andal shifts the awareness from the playful Krishna to the Lord of the Lakshmi, where the sustainer of the whole universe. He is not just the Krishna, the form, but he is the Vishnu himself. So this tells us that he is not just a village boy, he is the Lord of the prosperity, compassion, and grace. So Lakshmi never leaves him, meaning he is eternally complete. So bhakti deepens. First we love him, then we realize he is the cosmic Lord who support the existence of the whole universe. So that way we are firming our devotion on him as the Lord of the whole world. Then the final expansion happens. So first the Chitta Ekagrata came, then the Chitta Shuddhi came, and then the Chitta Vishalata, where the Lord of the Vaikunta, who is beyond all the limitations. Meaning, what is Vaikunta? Vaikunta means the state where there is no kunta. Kunta means there is a limitation, there is a sorrow, there is this. He is the infinite spiritual realm, the pure consciousness, the eternal peace. So now the gopis recognize he is not only the wondrous Mayan, he is not only the divine concert of like Madhavan, that is of the Lakshmi, but also he is the transcendent supreme reality. So he is beyond the worlds, he is beyond the times, he is even beyond even the gods, which is the finite gods. So when you say Mayan, he enchants our heart and brings that ekagrata towards him, leaving all the worldly thoughts and worldly identifications. Then slowly when we go inward, we see the Madhava there, who is the reverential devotion is increased because he is the divine Lord of the Lakshmi, by which he protects the whole universe. And slowly we when we our chitta shuddhi is happening and leaving all the kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, and connecting with that Madhava, who is the giver of the wealth, the auspiciousness, prosperity to everyone. When we surrender to that Lord, he says, come on, I am even beyond him. And he expands our heart center with the spiritual realization that he is the supreme infinite reality. So the love is first born out of the charm, and then the devotion is grounded in the reverence, and then the union is happening through realization. So from the charm to the devotion to the realization, jnanam is what here is happening. The prema to bhakti to yoga is what is this shloka all about. Such a beautiful shloka. Don't think that we are just an ordinary cowherd boy. Don't think that he is the one who we always seek, but he is the for our prosperity or for removing our obstacles, but he is the supreme consciousness himself. Yet we call him with love, like a friend, like a child, because we are in the state of ignorance. But he is actually the beauty of bhakti, that he is that infinite who becomes finite for us to comprehend him. Okay, so let us try to understand this joy, sweetness, and play of the Mayan, the devotion and gratitude for the Madhava, and the stillness and infinity for the Vaikunta. So, please sit comfortably. Let us do a short meditation. Let the spine be upright, shoulders soften, face is relaxed. Allow the breath to settle in a natural rhythm. Hands in Chin Mudra. Bring your awareness to the heart center. Let the mind be quiet, still like a lake. In the still lake, become aware of the divine Mayan, a mysterious, playful presence that fills life with sweetness. Feel the sense of wonder, a joy that is innocent, childlike, spontaneous. Mentally repeat Mayan, the divine wonder. Now bring the image of Krishna as a flute player, and there are all these cows, cowherd boys, gopis around him. In your heart center, he is standing in his Tribang way with a flute bearing in his hand. Connect with that Lord who is playful in Vrindavan with the flute, with all the gopis, gopabalas, and the cows around him, listening to his beautiful flute nadam. Connect with this flute. Feel the joyful nature of everybody around him, enchanted by this flute playing. See that Mayan who played the flute, the Mayan who has this divine wonder of captivating all our hearts. He is divine wonder, the marvel. Now connect with your heart center and see that he is doing this, becoming this butter thief. Visualize that Krishna as a butter thief in your heart center. He is going along with the Gopabalas, mischievously taking the butter and trying to see that nobody is there around and eats the butter. The playful Lord of Vrindavan, his Leela is sweetness and mystery alone. Bhakti is opening up in your heart center for this Lord. Allow the heart to soften, let the gratitude awaken. Rest for a few breaths in this feeling of loving closeness with the Lord. Now your heart is opened up for this Lord Krishna. Now let the awareness expand. Let the divine feel the divine not just as a playful presence but as Madhavan, the Lord united eternally with Lakshmi, the source of compassion, the source of abundance, and the source of grace. A deeper reverence arising in your heart center. The divine who sustains the universe also sustains you lovingly and silently. Repeat inward, Madhava, the Lord of divine grace. Let the breath flow gently and you rest in devotion. Feel the abundance. குறையொன்றும் இல்லை மலைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா. There is no need for me anything further. குறையொன்றும் இல்லை கண்ணா. குறையொன்றும் இல்லை கோவிந்தா. I want nothing more, O Govinda. வேண்டியதை தந்திட வெங்கடேசன் என்றிருக்க வேண்டியது வேறில்லை மலைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா. There is so much that is there given by Vaikunta, Vasi, Krishna. I want nothing more. Manivanna Malayappa Govinda Govinda. You are on that Vaikunta hill. You are the Govinda. You are nothing other than that supreme consciousness. And you are ready to give me that supreme bliss. Why I want the worldly things. Now move beyond the form, beyond the name into the stillness of pure awareness. Feel the divine as Vaikuntan, the limitless, the boundless, the beyond sorrow, but pure peace. There is no separation now. There is no separate Paramatma or Jivatma. Only presence, only silence, and only stillness. Body is still. The mind is silent. There is a rhythmic presence of the breath. Gently feel the breath. Become aware of this state. Vaikuntan, in my infinite peace. Remain here for a few breaths. Feel the expanded chitta. Now bring your attention back to the heart. Feel the love, the devotion, the stillness and unity. Prema, induced bhakti, ripened to yoga. Wonder becomes devotion. The devotion to self-realization. Deepen your breath. Carry this peace into your whole day today and gently do the palming. Cup your eyes with the vitality, heat. Opening your eyes to that reality. Wherever you see, you should see only the yoga union of yourself and not to see the actual things with likes and dislikes, but only that Vaikunta should be felt within you and around you. With this, I hope it was useful. Thank you for joining. Hari Om Tat Sat.